Most people think that all military branches do relatively the same thing. They don't. The Army owns the land and the Marines kick doors down first. The Navy controls the ocean and the Air Force dominates the skies. And yes, the Space Force is actually a real thing. And here's the simplest breakdown you're ever going to see. Leading right out the gate, we have the United States Army. The primary mission of the Army is land warfare and ground combat operations. The Army captures and controls territory. They're known for things like infantry, tanks, artillery, large-scale ground forces, and the logo of the Army features a Roman cuirass, which is armor, weapons, flags, and a rattlesnake. It represents strength, readiness, and defense of the nation. Their motto is, "This will defend," and their war cry goes a little like, "Hooyah!" Okay, not really. It's Hooah. And you'll often hear them in formation going, "Hooah! Hooah, drill sergeant! Hooah! Hooah!" and all sorts of other hooahs. Nobody knows the exact origin of Hooah, which honestly fits Army culture perfectly. The most popular theories are that it evolved from soldiers saying heard, understood, acknowledged. Some trace it back to the Seminole Wars in the 1800s, and others believe it came from Rangers and airborne units in Vietnam. And today, Hooah basically means, yes, I understand, let's go, I'm motivated. It kind of became the Army's all-purpose expression of morale and aggression. Number 2 is my beloved Corps, the United States Marine Corps. Just in case there's any doubt. Now, the Marine Corps' primary mission is Rapid Response Assault Force, specializing in amphibious warfare and expeditionary combat. They're known for elite combat readiness, toughness, and being the first to fight. The Marine Corps logo is the eagle, globe, and anchor, which I just showed you. So the eagle stands for the United States, the globe stands for worldwide service, and the anchor stands for naval heritage, right? Their motto is Semper Fidelis, which means always faithful, often said as Semper Fi. And the war cry is Oorah. Now, Oorah became popular after World War II and Korea. Though its exact origin is debated, some common theories include that Marines picked it up from Australian troops saying Ooroo, which is goodbye. Others say it came from Turkish or Russian battle cries that were heard by the Marines, and then recon and drill instructors from the Marine Corps helped popularize it in the 50s and 60s. Today, it basically represents anything we want it to, but aggression, motivation, and Marine pride. If a Marine screams, "Oorah," it usually means some semblance of, let's kill it. Whether that's let's kill attacking the hill or whatever you want it to be. Other variations, and this is just me having been in the Marine Corps, include but are not limited to rah, era, oorah, and any other version of oorah. All right, number 3, we've got the Navy, right? So the Navy's primary mission is sea control, naval warfare, and power projection across the globe. They are known for aircraft carriers, submarines, naval aviation, special operations. The logo, the Navy emblem, includes an eagle, globe, anchor, ship, and ocean imagery, right? Representing maritime dominance and global reach. Their unofficial motto is Semper Fortis, which is Latin for always courageous, and their official motto is Forged by the Sea, with a war cry of Hooyah, or Hooyah. Had to do it. All right, now Hooyah is believed to have evolved from special warfare communities like the Navy SEALs and divers. It was likely developed as a naval version of Hooah and Oorah and became popular because sailors wanted their own identity and battle cry. Today, it means readiness, teamwork, excitement, especially common in Navy SEAL teams, corpsmen, and fleet training environments. Up number 4, we've got the United States Air Force. Their primary mission is air superiority, strategic bombing, air support, and space operations. They are known for fighter jets, bombers, drones, and air mobility. Their logo, which is the Hap-Arnold wings, symbolize air power, speed, and global reach. Their motto is aim high, fly, fight, win. Their war cry is aim high. Not an official traditional war cry like the other branches, but that's the most recognized slogan. The Air Force never really developed a gritty battle war cry as the other branches because its culture is centered more around aviation professionalism and technical excellence. Aim high started as a recruiting slogan in the 1980s, and it stuck because it captured the Air Force's identity, precision, ambition, and air superiority. Now, some airmen also use Hooah, especially in combat units, but aim high became the recognizable phrase. Number 5 is the Space Force. The primary mission of Space Force is space warfare, satellite operations, missile warning, and protecting U.S. interests in space. They're known for space operations, cyber integration, and satellite defense. Their logo, the Delta symbol, represents defense and upward advancement into space, inspired by early Air Force space programs and Star Trek comparisons. Their motto is Semper Supra, which means always above. That is also known as their war cry. Officially adopted in 2020 after the Space Force was created. This phrase reflects space dominance, constant vigilance, operating above Earth. Unlike older branches, this wasn't battlefield slang. It was intentionally designed as a formal motto from day one. Most military finance books are trash. The one I wrote actually helps service members and vets. So scan the QR code, click the link down below in the description, and grab your free PDF before you waste another paycheck. And then we've got number 6, the Coast Guard. Their primary mission is maritime law enforcement, search and rescue, and coastal security. They're known for drug interdiction, rescues, homeland security, and maritime safety. Their logo, which is the crossed anchors and shield, symbolize naval tradition and protection of U.S. waters. Their motto is Semper Paratus. Also, their war cry is Semper Paratus, which means always ready, right? The Coast Guard adopted it officially in 1910, though the phrase has been associated with life-saving crews long before that. It reflects the Coast Guard mission: rescue operations, maritime law enforcement, disaster response, and basically they have to be ready for anything at any moment. And number 7, last but some would say not least, the National Guard. I kind of jest there, but that may be the one branch that I have some beef with after recruiting duty. Is what it is. National Guard is great, right? The primary mission of the National Guard is state emergency response and military reserve force supporting Army and Air Force missions. They are known for disaster response, domestic emergencies, dual state and federal rule. Their logo is the Minuteman, which symbolizes citizen soldiers ready at a moment's notice. Their motto is always ready, always there. So is their war cry, and this phrase reflects the Guard's dual mission, serving both state governors and federal government, responding to disasters at home while also deploying overseas. It became widely used during modern disaster response operations like hurricanes, wildfires, civil emergencies, overseas combat deployments, and the message is simple: the Guard shows up wherever they're needed. So as a quick summary line here, the Army owns the land. The Marines are first to fight. The Navy controls the seas. The Air Force dominates the skies. The Space Force protects space. The Coast Guard guards the homeland waters. And the National Guard protects the home front. Those are the missions of the 7 military branches, as dialed back as I can make it. So comment down below if you learned something new, or if I missed some interesting tidbit of history, or if you would just like me to dig a little deeper into the history of each branch of military service for the United States. I'm David Perret. You're watching the Military Millionaire YouTube channel. Have a great day. Make sure you subscribe.